What is up? What is up? Decided to take the paddle boat out. See, we can make our way over here in the shade here. Oh, basically. Oh, it's a workout. There's a handle on the side of me. Let's see if I can flip the camera around. The handle's right here. This gooseneck makes it difficult to do. Yeah, I wish. There's no stripers in here. Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple. This is what we're working with. Worms. I did bring some bread just in case. Just in case. I do got a smaller hook. I won't hold you to that, whip ya, but welcome to the live, everyone. Just trying to get some see what we can catch here on this little tiny jig head with some red worms here. Switching it up. We're not bass fishing. Hey, I'm on for a lucky pull, man. I caught a bass the other day, though. Appreciate the like and sub, whip ya. I couldn't even tell you what a striper is. All right. Let's see what happens here, y'all. See if the fish are active. I got my beer with me. So my bait is +10. I'll have to look that up. Never even heard of that. It's a lot easier than paddling the blue boat. But I had to beat the kids out here. Make sure I'm deep enough here. Got the bobber, jig head. Keeping it simple, y'all. Keeping it simple. I'm not saying you gotta donate, but donations are accepted if you want to. All I ask for is just give me 2 casts. Hang out for at least, give me a minute of your time. See if we can catch a fish before you check out. Oh, the shade feels nice, y'all. It's the only thing about this paddle boat. It's gonna have me turning. Guess I can paddle backwards. See if I like how that works. I gotta figure out how the reverse works. That's not how I wanted to work. Going in the wrong direction, y'all. If a catfish eats a red worm, yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Wait till I get my money right. I'm fishing all around the world. But for right now, we're just fishing in my backyard in Carolina Beach. Never caught a tarpon. Those things look like a beast to catch. People have caught them off piers here, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool sight to see. So I can see my bobbers right there. And I can try to. Like I said, I'm just old schooling it, y'all. Had a long day. I just want to relax. Relax on the water. See if these fish are hitting on anything here. Now, how's everybody's Monday been? I'm gonna zoom out because I don't know if I like the quality of this. It looks all grainy almost. We just got a bobber with a small little worm, red worm on it. And I got the beer. Why is fish being like that? Come on. Let's see if we can get this. Gotta make this count because this is my only pole I got. This does not have any fishing rod holders on it, so it's gonna have to work. Just drift along with me if y'all wonder what I'm doing. I have a fishing rod in my left hand while wait and see what my bait might hit on. North Carolina, East Coast, Cackalack. I just think it's funny how these fish, no one's interested yet. I haven't found the honey hole yet. That's all right. We're gonna find them. Let me fix this bob right. All right. Trying to get over to this bank here where this brush is at, but still in the shade. So just say I got a little worm here. like on my kid rod here. A little too shallow there. Come on. Still trying to figure out how to steer this thing. If I steer right, it goes left. That's not how the reverse works. Let's see if we can get a little deeper here with the. I'm just fishing. I like fish for speckled trout and gray trout. Just fishing here in my back pond. Doing some drifting because this thing does not have any anchor. If I was smart, maybe I would have brought the one that I use for the boat, but I'm alright if the wind carries me. I'm in no rush here. That's funny. That question came up the other day. Still don't know the answer. North Carolina. Fishing, great state of North Carolina. Trying to see if we can catch some bluegills here or crappie. Whatever's gonna eat a red worm, maybe even a catfish if we're lucky. I have some. They're just taking a moment. Come on. There's no way this thing's that shallow right here. I mean, yeah, the camera's facing forward, so I mean, as I'm moving around, like, I don't feel like taking it out of the mount just because I don't want to risk dropping it. I'm on a little paddle boat. There's not much room to negotiate right now until I get some fishing rod holders on it. Then I can have a little bit more to work with here. All right. I scored this thing the other day, or last week. It's actually kind of easy to get around with. It's a workout and I get to fish at the same time. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, just hang out for 2 casts. If you like fishing. It's different. It's different. I mean, I don't mind working out, but I do like fishing. So when you can combine the fun aspect and the health benefits of something together, it's not a bad deal. No fish yet, no fish. Always outlaw, always. I know, I got a little kid's cast net I can use to catch live bait. I've been meaning to do it, but I gotta make a list of things I need to do. I got a cast net for sure. It's not the biggest, like I said, it's like a junior cast net, but it'll do the job getting some shaz. I do got some live red worms I'm using though. There's just nothing's taking interest in it right now, at least. It was a long day, so I'm just kind of relaxing, enjoying the breeze. I also got a nice little bubbler, but like I said, if I'm fishing on this bad boy, I need space, someplace I can put it. My luck, I'd probably pull an alligator if I did that. Or big fish, that'd be kind of nice too. Let's check over here. On the move, on the move. Let's see if I can get cast. How close I can get to this bank here. I can back up off of it. I did bring some bread though. Some French bread or baguette. Baguette. Bells open. Cast. Reverse. Okay. That's crazy. It was so shallow over there. Okay. Let's see if we hold here. Got the wind push me now. I'm just gonna open my bell up, see what happens. I'll just swing around the other way. We're making our slow turn here. I did go surf fishing yesterday though and caught I caught a little baby flounder. What else did I catch? Caught a nice blue fish. That was pretty fun. Surf fishing is very interesting though. That's very much a feeling thing, or you have something big that takes your line. That takes out a question whether it's the wake, the waves crashing. It's been years since I've done that. Nine-foot rod doesn't cut it. Thank you for that, Struggle 36. Word, appreciate it. Always gotta help the algorithm. Man, I might just go totally. Let's try this here. I'm gonna take the bobber off. See if I can get straight to the bottom here. All right, got it off. Bobber off. Check my red worm here. He still got a little bit of life in him. I'm just gonna get this down to the bottom. Let's see if that helps. No restriction. Let's see if a shark would take this thing here. If anything, I'll just go trolling. All right, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Tip cover. Thanks for that, Jason. See if we can catch a fish this way. It's my only rod I have, so before anyone says anything, that's the only thing I'm fishing with. I'm on the paddle boat. Doesn't have much room for other than one pole, a cooler, and really that's it. So I'm just fishing behind my house. Every day I try to get at least 2 sessions in. This is session number 2. Didn't have much luck. I was only on live for like 30 minutes because my line snapped. I was trying a different knot for my main line to my leader, and it's the second time this has happened, so I'm very convinced that I just need to go back to like the FG knot. Never had that issue before. It's just a jig head, like a small jig head with using red worms. Trying to see if I can get some bluegills here or something. Doing a little bit of bottom fishing. Try to get back here by this tree line again. I see a bunch of bait fish swimming. It's like a school bait just swimming together. There was so much bait running yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was Spanish jumping out in the just beyond the surf where I couldn't get to. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way there. I got distracted by this bait swimming. Yeah, it's pretty, for a residential neighborhood, this is not bad. And it's completely natural too, so the only thing that is stocked back here is carp. Everything else comes in from the creek that's behind me that feeds into the Cape Fear River. I think the alligators have moved out. I haven't seen them in the past few days. Doesn't mean that they won't be back, but usually with the seasons changing, they normally dip out and then they're gone until spring. North Carolina. All right, let's see if we can get a good cast here. All right. Put it in reverse, Terry. All right. Definitely caught a bigger bass than I did yesterday, or bigger than it has been in the past few times I've caught a fish out of here. This damn fish, man. They want to act like they don't want to eat anything. And I have a smaller hook than I normally use. This red worm's about to get fired, y'all. Maybe I need to put a newer worm on there, something that's gonna be a little more lively. I just refuse to think there's no fish right here. Alright, let me give myself some slack in my line here. There we go. We got the chum the water up here with this worm here and get a new one. I'm just trying to catch some bluegills, some panfish, something that's gonna eat a tiny hook like that, and some red worms. I'm not too picky on what I'm trying to catch here. Usually I try to fish for bass, but I wanted to take a break from that. Switch it up. Alright, bro. What we're not gonna do is do that. Alright. That's gotta create some kind of excitement. Get my hands clean. Get myself pivot around here. I'm gonna cast it. Alright, we're in the water. Yep, fish jumping all around me. Well, this hook has a little bit of weight. It's a little jig head, but nothing that's like crazy. Come on, Tim. A fish got to be interested in that. That worm was hype. Bear with me. I'm gonna see something real quick. I don't know if this will work, but we're gonna try one thing real quick. There's what I would consider like a bait ball. Thank you. It is very, very nice. I get to wake up to this every day. So like there's like a bait running in front of me. So I don't know if there's fish there, but we're gonna cast by it and see if there's fish hanging out there or not. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see if I can zoom in. Oh, you see that there? There's like 3 or 4 of them running around like that. It's like a little bait ball. It's a paddle boat. Scored it for free. They were getting rid of them at the local lake at Carolina Beach. I was able to pick it up. All right, let's see if I can get this right on top of these guys here. See, I don't know if you see that. Look, you see that, guys? Nothing yet. And I've there's a little bait just swimming around me. Only had a little cast net. You see how the water's like jumping like that. That is what I'm learning about this. And just in fishing in general. You gotta put yourself in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fish. Benjamin with the patient is the game. Look at this. Let's see if I can get my... Don't put that over my beer, yo. Alright, here we go. Boom. First fish of the day. Off the red worm. Okay. You think... Yeah, it's dead. Alright, dude. You're excited. I don't blame you. Alright, let's get him back in the water. That's definitely worth a like. Catch for a like. Let's get him back in the water, though. Be free, bro. FK, appreciate that. Yeah, no, that's a monster. Almost capsized me. Let's get back in the game, though. All right. He got his cut. Let's get another one on here. Look, most days I come out here, I don't catch anything, so big or small, a win is a win. Yeah, no, if we can work our way up. That's the plan, at least. Come on, buddy. Got ourselves a nice little situation here. More or less just a duck. I can see how you could think that, just because it's this. I really can't show it in fully, but it's a little paddle boat, man. Paddle boat. What's the WTF for? I haven't had to bounce anybody yet. I like to think that they don't. It's our circle of life. I just caught a bluegill. But whatever's gonna bite a red worm, we're fishing with some red worms. Like that, I think I'm giving a better home than I'm sitting in the Walmart on the countertop. This is what I'm using as my bait. Wangler's live. We're gonna have to, okay, maybe I did that. Let's see. Hit recast out here. Get in a better spot. Yeah, I'm just fishing. This pond is off the backside of my house. In my neighborhood, that's my house off in the distance right there. It's really not that far outside. I could throw a line and hit the retention pond that's right behind it, behind fence. See if we can catch a fish that's gonna take me for a ride. We're just drifting here. I got a little jig head. There's two, but I haven't seen it in the past couple of days. So I'm assuming it either went home or somewhere lurking down below, hibernating or something. I don't know. I don't know what alligators do. But we're 5:39 p.m. Eastern time. Tucker, my day's been a little hectic, but now we're in a good spot because I'm on the water fishing. Oh, this is in North Carolina, East Coast. I don't know how familiar you are with the geography around here, but this Wilmington, North Carolina. Most people know Myrtle Beach. It's about an hour south of Myrtle Beach. And by Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, that is. So I'm only like 10 minutes from the beach. So like yesterday, my kid had beach soccer, so while she was doing her practice, got to surf fish for like 2 hours. And then I also have a 21-foot Carolina skiff that I keep at a marina down at Carolina Beach that get to go out on and do fishing with friends or take charters out. Whether it's a boat ride or people wanting to fish. So it's not a bad situation I got going on here. Yeah, it is very nice considering what the weather has been and what's crazy what's going on in the western part of the state, which really sucks considering you would never think a hurricane can wreck the mountains like the way it's done. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, luckily enough, we're seeing there's like another storm brewing out there, but I mean, we only got like a few more weeks before we are. All right, Anthony. Welcome back. Welcome back. Caught a bluegill with the red worm. All right. Oh, that sun's bright. We don't have any big alligators out here like that I know about. I don't know how to take that comment. I guess that's a compliment. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that, but I don't smoke. I do listen to rap. But hey, whatever works for you, man. Whatever works for you. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to fish. All right, well, much respect, much respect. It's like I like fishing, but at the same time, I don't want to take myself too serious where like it's to another level where I'm like not necessarily enjoying it. So like I have my captain's license, and even though I might do charters, by no means am I a serious charter. I don't classify myself that way. If anything, it's more or less like, hey, if you want to get out, have fun, enjoy your time on the water, just have a great experience with friends or family, boom, I'm your guy. But if you're looking for something more serious, there are plenty of other options that you can check out that I gladly recommend you to. Plus, when you take it too serious, it no longer is fun. It's a job. Trying to see if I can make this YouTube thing work for me. I got aspirations to do some crazy stuff. Tucker, I did catch a bluegill. That was it. Nothing this morning. My line snapped and I just got mad, so I was like, I called it at like 30 minutes into it. We're hopefully, yeah, man. Ooh, aha. Dag, it let go as I was reeling in and robbed me. Pickpocket. Dag, something big jumped. Something exploded on the bait fish, I guess. Well, if you're ever in the Carolinas, Anthony, look me up. My charter's called Out East Island Charters. I think I put it in the description. Try to mix things up out there on the water, you know? There's a surf fishing tournament coming up that I'm thinking about doing, though. Like I said, I haven't done surf fishing in years. Yesterday was like the first time in probably easily 2 or 3 years. It is a lot of fun, if you don't mind the sand. Saw a big shark swimming in the surf not too far from the beach. Just kind of, I think it was like a black tip shark. Like I said, there was so much bait. I think a Spanish mackerel running. You see all the like birds diving. So it was like just busy. Tide was coming in. Yeah, I don't mind. I gotta get some fishing rod holders for it. It had a bunch of barnacles on it. I had to clean up off of it, but this thing is actually, it's a hit in the neighborhood. Because again, I keep it outside by the pond. Because I got tired of pulling it back and forth out of my yard. And kids knocking on my door to get it. So I was like, yo, as long as y'all just take care of it, I don't care what y'all do. I don't care if y'all use it, so. Okay. I was just in Concord for a soccer tournament, actually. We're always in Charlotte for something soccer related. Yeah, I'm always out here every day. And then what is it? And then I mean, unless I go out by myself, I try to get on the boat. Like the weekend's better for the boat just because I can be out there a little bit longer than a couple hours, especially with like the days getting shorter. Let's go back over by the bank here. Okay. But the getting cooler weather there. Yeah, I'm using live red worms. No shiners. Though I might try to catch some live bait. I don't know. I'll try this week, see if I can get on some. Just trying to mix it up. Dude, the moment I take my hand off the steering, I just start going in the wrong direction. Oh, no doubt, man, no doubt. Yeah, I'm not keeping anything out of here. I don't keep anything out of this pond here. This is just for fun. Now, when I do go saltwater fishing, it is always, let's see what we can keep. If it's in season. North Carolina got some bizarre fishing regulations compared to its neighboring states like South Carolina and Virginia. The biggest one is flounder, which I get why they regulate, but not to have a season is just crazy. Especially when you go to South Carolina, you can catch 4, or Virginia for that matter. Next time I'm gonna bring the little anchor with me. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna try it. And see if we can drop it down below. All this pine straw everywhere. Come on. We're spinning. Fix my alarm. Come on. All right, you're still good. My bait's still good. Like I said, if I take my hand off the steering, I just go in a circle. Uh-oh. My back gave out. My back of my seat. Well, I appreciate the sub, bro. Is it Kybillion? Kabalion? Hope I ain't butchering that. Well, thanks for the sub anyways. Like, once I hit my milestone with YouTube, I'm trying to figure out what kind of giveaway, like do some kind of giveaway or something. Just let me know what's worthwhile. Like, nothing too crazy, obviously, but I think I'm like less than 1,000 hours to be at the 4K mark. Come on, man. Why is it? As a kid growing up, I never had an issue with fish eating worms. This is crazy to me. I remember growing up using like a brim buster, sitting on a 5-gallon bucket, flipped over with my stringer, my blue stringer, with my grandpa. Size hook. Ooh. Just fish on, y'all. The size that will catch a small fish. I definitely meant smaller compared to what I've done before. So, another bluegill. Come on, buddy. Let's not hook myself. Once again, I dropped this bass. He just flipped off into the water. This paddle boat don't give me much room to negotiate. But yeah, this is the size hook I'm using. Hey, look. Everyone's giving me hell about having too big of a hook, so now I went smaller. Once I go to Walmart, I'll pick up some more appropriate size hooks, and even like my offset hooks are kind of big. That's the second fish, y'all. The question is, can I break the record of and get one more? 3 would be the record for me, personally. All right, yeah. Oh, we're trying to catch whoever's gonna eat this guy. Come on. I'm not picky with. This just helps gets my confidence back with the fishing. You know, I don't know if anyone else is like that. If you don't catch fish for a while, you start questioning whether you got all the right stuff you need, and so this is the second day in a row I caught fish. And if y'all been following my stream, there's days I go a week without putting anything on the line. So putting up numbers here. And from the paddle boat. The fish will make you do that sometimes. I mean, we went saltwater fishing inshore Saturday morning, and for the love, nothing would bite live bait. But again, to be fair, nothing was hitting on anybody's bait, so it wasn't like it was just a me thing. So it's like, I guess, kind of put it in perspective. Like, you always want to catch something, but it was a gorgeous day to be on the water. Gotta do fin me pretty good. And the bugs are not bad out here right now, so yeah. 2 fish, no bugs, and I got a cold beer. I'm winning right now. I'm just surprised there's no one else out here fishing. Usually the gang of kids are out here. So I had to beat them to the paddle boat. Otherwise they would have been trying to jack it before I can get it. It is actually my paddle boat, but I keep it out by the pond so that the community can use it. Biggest fish was, I think it's like a 38 or 41 inch, somewhere in between that. Bull red drum that I caught on some light tackle near shore fishing. I think we're like kind of bottom fishing with the Carolina rig and using some live finger mullet. But then probably like, again, those are, I mean, if you ever caught a red in general, they're fun. So the bigger they are, the even more fun that is to land. But you know, the trade-off is you can't keep something. Those are catch and release strictly. You might be able to get a citation, a citation that you can like put on your wall or something like that. But probably my next best is what is it? I caught a 27.5-inch flounder that weighed like 9 pounds almost. It was almost at 9 pounds, and I got to keep it. Like one fillet half was like over a pound of meat. Ah, for sure, Nicholas. Yeah. I mean, the kids would get more use out of it than I would. And then if anyone's doing anything crazy or unsafe, I literally can see it off my back porch. Yeah, that was a doormat. It just, we caught that literally right as we're trying to like leave. And it was like, oh, it was the last cast. Like, let's get ready to wrap it up. It's getting late, losing daylight. And like, I remember I couldn't even like clean it. I had to clean it the next day. I had to keep it on ice just because there was no light. We didn't have any. We had to get back to the marina and clean the boat off and everything. But yeah, monster. Always. I've caught a fish when I've back here saying like I'm about to wrap it up. That happened last night. I was about to shut it down. That's when I caught a bass off the point, fishing from the bank. I've also backlashed my bait caster really bad too on the last cast. So there's always that. So you got to know when to quit while you're ahead before things go downhill. But you got to be a risk taker. But yeah, like I said, once I hit that mark, my 4K mark, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do as I don't know, like a tackle, mystery tackle box or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out to show my love and appreciation for carrying me and getting me here where I'm at. So yeah, we caught 2 bluegills. Barely can reel them in. They were monsters. Bait casters are not my favorite. But I have like, I don't know how many, I have so many damn bait caster poles. I don't know why. I think I definitely didn't buy them, I know that for sure. And God forbid you put a spinning reel on a bait caster rod. That just makes people go crazy. Alba Garcia is nice. That's very nice quality there. What time does my kid have training? I think she has at 8:30. Is it 8:30? Trying to remember what time my kid has practice. Oh, snap. See, I don't hear that popping sound. That's the seat. I'm not gonna play. This thing was completely free that I got, so I just had to go pick it up. It was crazy. They had like a 4-seater, but I was like, that's too much. That's too much. Man, I guess what I really was thinking about, I could have made those seats into compartments or something like that. But then we're getting to that closing time, y'all. I see a little man coming out here. I figured he might want to use this here. Besides, I need to check some work emails and make sure everything's situated in the house before I have to head out. Definitely. Yeah. Always gotta hydrate. That's why I got this bad boy. Okay, yeah. I mostly spinning combos. Spinning reels is what I normally use, especially for saltwater fishing. It's just easier to clean. I found my stuff lasts a little bit longer. I don't use anything too crazy, but as far as like high-end wise. But this gets the job done. Yeah, I get knots when it's weightless. That's one thing I learned when I don't have a weight on. The thing gets it's almost as bad as a bait caster. It's equivalent to a backlash in my opinion, because I'm having to deal with knots on braid, which can be impossible to get out. What's up, Bass Fishing 336? I'm about to hop off though, but we did catch 2 fish though. 2 bluegills. I'm about to make my way back in and sort some stuff out. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. You do the same, Anthony. I hope everyone has a great evening. I hope to be back on tomorrow in the morning. Do me a favor, hit the like button, and check out some other videos on my channel. And if you feel as much, subscribe. I go live at least twice a day back here. Sometimes I get on the Carolina skiff if my schedule allows me to. But thanks for hanging out. Caught 2 fish, so The good guys win this time. But hope you guys have a great Monday evening. Peace out.